Hi everybody, welcome back to StoneBlock episode 11 with me, Sid, and episode 11 means I'm on my way home. Obviously not now, I'm recording this, but the time you're watching this I'll be heading back from Egypt. But in the meantime I have been particularly busy. So let me first off address, made a copy of the world, doesn't work. So presumably this stone extends all the way up past build height. Now, in terms of in here, I made it pretty. Look, I've been and got a little bit of ore from the mining dimension, and basically made this cave all pretty and pitty and nice. Now, through here, I have laid down. I've dug a little bit deeper, and I've laid down dirt. This is going to be the path that the river goes, and we'll have the tunnel will actually continue on over this side as we run through. So that's the kind of idea, and we'll have that, and we'll put another cave, yada yada, lots of extension and stuff going on. Pardon me. I've still got cold as well, so if I do sound sniffly or think, yeah, excuse me, I'm doing my best. Yeah, so this is all lit. It's got hidden lighting in the glowstone and chisel blocks, and you know, we've got a nice little bit coming in here now. What else has happened in here? Nothing much. But what has happened, oh, I got this as well, a patient bag. Doesn't do anything, it just opens a patient bag now, presumably. Were you patient enough? No, I wasn't. Leave it there for a bit longer. So I have been busy breeding chickens. Oh, we've got a brown. Hang on. Yeah, you things. Yeah, get rid of him. So chickens is the. Oh, and I also managed to pick up one of these. We're going to get a little trophy room eventually. I don't know where we'll put him for now, but I don't know. Valuables chest perhaps. So chicken wise, we've done purple, brown, pinks and orange. So these are the ones that are ongoing. These are the ones I've done. So nether quartz is maxed out, soul sand is maxed out, log is maxed out, flint is maxed out. These are you create just by surrounding an egg with the relevant material. Sand is maxed out. Red chicken, as you can only have stacks of 16, and we've got a selection of these. So we actually need to start thinking about a place to keep these. Oh, and incidentally, these guys are laying eggs. They stacked 16 deep. The more there are in there, the faster they run. Who knew? Yeah. And these are just doing their bit, maxing out, and then we'll breed some other colours. And the colours are critical to getting into the tiers. However, I would like to make a start on a facility to keep these in. It's not going to be off of this cave. That's going to be where we do Britannia when we get around to doing that, which I was going to do this episode, but I'm now not, because I'm me. No, we're going to come into this base here, and we'll, you know, we'll make this. We'll throw our flint and steel on the ground. We'll make this bigger, and you know, come all the way through and extend the ceiling up, and yada yada, and get this integrated into a tunnel that continues on. I will probably, well, not probably, I will bring some grass out on this side and so on and so forth. And I did a count, and there are 73 chickens, resource chickens, obviously. 74 if you include chickens. So that is what's 35, 36, 37 of them. And what I would like to do is basically come into kind of here and make a chicken barn suitable for keeping chickens in. It's going to have to be reasonably large. I'm going to have to make this bigger, and we'll block that off, and you know, we'll obviously work all this round. But the idea is that we're going to have a large amount of chickens. I'm going to use the chickens as a means of generating resources, or one means anyway. May use the plants as well, who knows. Yeah, But first things first, we need to make sure that A, we're spawn safe, and B, we've got enough space to do what we want to do in this barn here. So let me do a little bit of digging, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, I just need to do a little bit of testing. So we're going to grab one of these, and we're just going to pop it, it doesn't matter, anywhere, like that. What I need to figure out is, is there a certain direction as to pulling out of this? I need a chest or something, or a basic drawer will do. No, we'll go with a chest, because a chest will... Actually, I know what I've got some things. If you can't tell that I'm recording in December, that should be a dead giveaway. Okay, so I'll pop you there, and we're going to stick a little bit of item duct on there with that, and that is going to be always on. And then we'll take, I don't know, oh, hello, hang on, that one probably out, and that one in. What we've got going on here, that one out, and that one in. That one's got to come out, that's got to be the one going in. These are both identical, put the 5 in, there we go. Let me get rid of these first. I'm not even bothered, I could slaughter them and use them for their chickeny fleshy goodness. Let's take this red chicken here. Don't pop him in there. Now, he shouldn't take long to produce resources, because he's maxed out. He's a 10-10-10 chicken. 10-10-10 chicken. That should be a KFC or to advertise that. KFC 10-10-10 chicken. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so if this works, then it's going to cost us a wee bit in servos. We're going to need 74 of them. And that has pulled it out. Excellent. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chuck. You've done your job well. So we need a lot of these. We're going to need a lot of that. And we're definitely going to need... Let me just take that out there. A storage system for all of this. Which is, you know, that's probably the least of my worries. Let me just get rid of the fluid duct. I don't really need to be carrying that around. I don't really need to be carrying that sand or coarse dirt around, to be honest. But so now I know that these will work in that way. We can go and maybe have a look further at this then. So, you know, Master Builder at work. Look at it. It's amazing. It is beautiful. No, this is not it. So, what I am thinking is that we will have chicken coop. I might actually go one longer. So, this is 37 long, which by my estimate would be 74. So I may actually do one out here and maybe make it longer, but we need basically 37 chicken coops times 2. And I was going to do 1, 2, up, down, all the way down, and as we breed the chickens we shall put them in here. And on this side we're going to have a storage drawer system with, well, storage drawers and a controller, and we're going to pipe all the goodness in that comes from these. That's the first plan. Just bulk storage of chickens and bulk storage of their output. We'll make it look reasonable. We'll change the ground out for dirt. We'll chisel it in. We'll put some wood and, you know, make it look... I might even make this look like the inside of a barn or something, you know, a long big chicken battery farm. And obviously it falls in nearly 4 chunks there, slightly over. But it does at least fall actually in the chunks. Now, it did occur to me I could have gone half the length and doubled up, but I don't know. I'm in two minds about the validity or the possibility of doing that. I don't really want to be piping things across multiple chunks at this stage anyway. So, yeah. Right, so I need to make roosts. And I think we will put the roosts into the wall, like this. and we'll go all the way along, and we'll have a little access behind like that, just so we can get in and do our stuff. Let me make sure that we're not making any unpleasantness as well. I need a lot of wheat. I don't think we're going to have enough wheat to do all of this in one go, because it takes obviously a ludicrous amount of wheat to do this, but yeah, it's a start. I'm not in any rush to get to the end, although I would like to get to the point where I can kill a wither fairly rapidly. Let me just check how we're doing there. 10, 10, 9. Take those two out, put those two in. That one out, that one in. As they get better, it becomes harder and harder to keep up with the actual breeding, because obviously they're getting better at their breeding speed, which is the one of the three stats there. I have no idea which one it is. Hello, who did you just pop while I was purple chicken? And yeah, so I'll keep my eye on those. We'll also get as many of these, that's not going to help me, as many of these things built as we can, because we have got plenty. I'm going to set this running again, grab those and a whole bunch of those, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've maxed out the browns. We've got purple, orange and pink going in there, so let's have a look what other breeds can we get from. Let's start with the reds. Purple, pink, orange. Redstone chicken is with sand. Ooh. Sand chicken and red chicken. Off you go, my friends. In fact, have some seeds while we're at it. I need more. I made 40 of these. I need 30. There's 37 long. I have 4 left over, so 30. So blah, blah, blah. Oh god, I need 33. And do I need to make 30 more? This is what I'm saying here. These won't breed necessarily first time either. That's the other thing. So, but it is a long process. Takes you time. And yeah, first time. Of course, it's 111. The breeding up of them, you know how it was in, I'm trying to think, it was in Sky Factory, whichever version, 2 or 3, that they basically would have started as a 555, which doesn't happen here, so to you too. Anyway, we're waiting on this. 59 is not going to make me 30. I'm going to have to let this grow a wee bit, so that's fine. What I am going to do is take a couple of stacks of that, and what we get. The problem is you get obsessed with this. You don't leave it. You're like a expectant father. Wow, cool. Straight off the bat. Anyway, red chicken, sand chicken. So that means we can start improving these. They're going to take the time because obviously they're new, but that's fine. We have got the time to wait for them, and yeah, I'll continue on working and be back in a moment. You know, I'm terrible because I went across here fully intending to work on the hatchery, and well, you can see what I didn't do, and you can see what I did do. So this bit's done. I have the attention, so I'm terrible. I really am for this kind of stuff. But there you go. I wanted to do it. I did it. I came, I saw, I did it. And it doesn't matter because we're going to go in here and we're going to take all of what's left of the wood we've got and convert that all back to this and continue on with the hatchery. But first I need to go and check on my chucks because that took longer than a few minutes, and no doubt there's an awful lot of baby chucks. So let's go and see how they're doing. But yeah, then let's have a look. So we can definitely take these two out, and these are 888, 989. Hang on, that's a 989, that's a 889. So if I do a 989, and no, that's the sensible thing. Let's just go and do those and get rid of these ones. And then we can check the others. Strangely enough, the redstone ones haven't even bred once yet. Pinks, well, we got a 9, 10, 8, 8, 10, 8, 8, 8, 10, 8, 8, 10, 7. One of them, and one of them. Yeah. And pop, 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 and done. And then we've got, so what have we got there? 799. That would seem to be the obvious choice there. Well, there, no, yeah. Right, I'm going to hang around and just wait for those redstone ones to flip over because they're very close. And we're getting lots of wheat. The secret to StoneBlock, in quotes, because obviously we're not doing StoneBlock, we're doing StoneBlock, but the secret to this style of pack, in my experience, is set things running and wander off and do things. For example, if we go over here, you'll see that we have nearly 71 blocks of quadruple compressed cobble. It's not bad. When we get to EMC, we'll have lots and lots of EMC stashed up, and obviously we can, there's various other tricks we can do to improve that. Anyway, I'm going to let this bit finish, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, getting this slowly together. These guys are doing their thing. I've got light blue, cyan, redstone guys are going. I'm trying to get the lime chicken, but singly not giving me. I also got the nickel from these guys, but we're not going to deal with the metal ones at the moment. I just want to get all the dyes done. And we need to make hang on, let's get this right. So we're going to need some of them. 1, 2, bang, a couple of those and those. We're going to need those, we're going to need that, we're going to need that, and we are going to need a drawer. A drawer. Have I got a drawer anywhere? Should have a couple of basic drawers there, yes. Not the best use for drawer, but you know, it will do. I think that's right. Let me just check for the compact, not the compacting drawer, the controller. Yep, that's right. And then stone, stone, stone. Bang. That should have unlocked that. This is a controller slave. Keys. Is it a craft or retrieval? Wants one of it. Oh, hello. Boop, boop. Hang on there. Oh, yeah, we got those. And put those back. Which leaves upgrades. And I think, if that, I'll just check though what that is. Oh, we want one of all. Okay. I think we can manage a few of them, but not all of them. I haven't got the obsidian. Okay, not a problem. I'm actually far more concerned with getting this set up properly. The grass is growing in nicely over there. This is all nice. I'm happy with that. A little bit of hidden lighting. We'll hide some more lighting in here. We're starting to get this thing. Now I'm going to have a breeding section. Well, probably here. 1, 2, these 3 will be breeding sections. We still need to work out what we're going to do with the rest. And what we need, so we're going to have a mixture of drawers. We're going to have, some of the drawers will be standard drawers and they will take whatever comes out. So if we have a look, for example, at the let's have a look at the chickens. If we look at the lapis blue chicken, if we can find that one, that chicken lays lapis. So that could go into a compacting drawer, because lapis will go into lapis blocks and yada yada. Doesn't have to, probably just use a standard drawer for lapis. If we go and find a red, find a red dye. Can we find a red dye one? Cinnabar, gunpowder, tin. Come on, I just want a dye. Silver, we'll find one eventually. Bliss, nickel, castia, flint, cyan. Cyan chicken, obviously, drops cyan dye. Now, I don't think we're going to need a vast amount of cyan dye, so the dyes can go into the split 4-way drawers. That's all nice and simple, with, void upgrades on them and yada yada. If we were to take a aluminium chicken, for example, that one does aluminium ingots. So again, that could definitely go into a compacting drawer. Or we could just sit there and take it into a big drawer. But these kind of things, like the copper, the aluminium, could go into half drawers. We can basically mix and match these. So I don't want to go mad and have this entire wall as a controller. But on the flip side, I would like maybe to put the controller in there. So what we'll do is we can then come underneath here and I suppose I should also make sure that I have got that on, and we can put a pipe into there from here. That will do the trick nicely. So armed with all of that information, we need to work on what we're going to put into these walls. We need to, I think, probably going to stick signs on to get the chickens. So there's 16 chickens, so we 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. To here, this will be the dye chickens. Then we'll get some more resource chickens going along down here. We also need to get this lit up properly in here and all this kind of stuff. So again, let me fertile on and I shall be back with you in a moment. Okay, I'm starting to move stuff over. I'm not proposing to get this finished today. This is a huge project to get all of this wired in and done, but I would like to get these things, because these chickens are seriously fast. How many we got there? So 5, that's 7, so I need 16, 7, 16, 9 more. So 9 more would be 18 seeds. Off you go. These chickens are stupidly fast. Stupidly, hugely, massively fast. So we got black. Ink is a valuable one, as is bone meal. I think they're both useful items. So what I'm going to do is that, whilst it would make sense to kind of set these up differently, I don't really need that because we're not playing on a server. What we can do is we can take some of those and we can take some of that, and this lot can go into here, like so. And we can lock it. And that should be it. Now, what keys? Because I remember there being... what are there? Concealment hide item labels. Quantify. Want one of them. We want one of them, really, as well. But anyway... so that's in there. This is all wired through under the floor. Again, messy, horrible, grubby, dirty, you know, hole in the stone. Right, there you. I have also got 16 of these. Ignored. And what we should see now is that should start going. I suspect that the servo will be slightly faster than the chicken, but only slightly. And then we need to get the black one. So I've pre-wired all of these in up to this point here. This one is a black chicken, black ink chicken. So in you go. You are disabled, and we should see that we're now starting to get, hopefully, these are going up. I don't know where they're going. They're not been put into something else, are they? Surely not. I don't think you can. I mean, they're gone. Where are they then? I mean, they can't be. No, there's only these ones they could be in. So what's going on here? That should work. Why are you not working? Why are you not working, huh? And where has all my stuff gone? You haven't taken anything out. And that isn't it. Oh, it's going somewhere. Where? Where you go? Bizarre. That should be inputting to there. Alright, let me try and debug this. Back in a moment. It is working. I think it's because these are so slow. They only do 8 items every 3 seconds. So this hasn't shifted at all because it's still working on the bone meal, which is there. And as you can see, that's going up steadily, but it's not really doing anything. So yeah, that's a problem. Now, there is a couple of optional answers here. One is we look at some of the faster conduit stuff, so we can go with the servos, and you could go with the hardened servo, which produces just 16 or 32, or you could go for signalum, which is 64, and resonant, which is 64 every half second. Yeah, that. But I think we would need to also probably start playing with those. Yeah, maybe not. There is an alternative, this pack, and that is that we play with XNet. And we could quite easily... Oh, hello, sheep. You may stay there. Unless it becomes irritating, in which case we'll have to move him. So the option that springs to mind, let me just get rid of some of this for the time being, is, did I just put that into the mob? I did. Oh, well, it wouldn't go in there anyway. Right, let's just get rid of that for a second. The option that springs to mind while we check these are, what we got, 3-3 goes with a 5-5-4, and that you can have that one. There you go. Have a decent thing. Right, what we got? I want the redstone chickens because they are going to be super powerful. That one and no, that one. That one hasn't done anything, and then you've got one of these comes out for that. Excellent. So XNet, we could put in another magmatic generator with another ender tank. We could, same ender tank on the same circuit. That will do its thing. I think that's probably what we'll do. The XNet side of things, I'm not even sure how long I've been recording. Let me just check. By the time I finish this clip, we're probably coming up to time anyway, and this is the last episode before we start the thing. The next episode will be Friday, because this is going to be a Friday night slot and a streaming slot, but we're not going to be streaming until the new year, so yeah. So I think XNet is going to be the answer. I'm not sure what the question is. We will need to give it its own power, and I think Magmatic will be more than enough to run an XNet system. XNet should be able to keep up with the speed requirements as well, I hope. It's I can't remember the actual costs involved. Let's have a look at the XNet costs. I mean, eventually it won't matter, but right now, so the controller, well, not a wireless, we need the controller. Just uses a bit of that, and some stuff. The connectors use chests, not shulkers. I'm fairly certain that will come around to a chest in a moment. It better do. Come on, you don't need a shulker. Surely not. Yeah, there we go, chest. And the cable is relatively inexpensive. Say, once we've got the redstone chicken, we're laughing. So that is a thing that we will almost... Oh, wow, we got Flux Networks. I didn't know we had Flux Networks. Oh, hello, baby. We don't even have to chuck redstone on a fire. We just cook it. Oh, I'm very happy now. Anyway, this is the plan. I think we will definitely need to revisit our implementation of the cabling, because this ain't going to happen. You can see that's not done. That's nearly emptied. That's getting there. But I think that this can all come out, and we'll have to go with XNet as a solution. Ultimately, what we will probably end up doing then is hooking the storage drawer system in. You can see there's loads, there's tons of it in the system here. Yeah, ultimately we will end up hooking the storage system straight into, there we go, into the whatever storage system we end up using. That's a highly technical version of it. But for now, we can just let these fill up and they can do their own thing. We've got plenty of this cabling, so that's all a thing. I'll just get the these done, and we'll get whatever other chickens we've got and try and get this populated so we've got the whole line in. I'll do something with this floor, probably dirt. Walls, I really don't know what to do with these, and we'll put a door either end, and then the ceiling will make it look barn-like in here somehow, and we'll put doors at the end there as well. So that's the thing. And next episode we'll also probably try and do a little bit of work in here. Maybe, you know, get the river in if nothing else, because it's been there for a while. But I hope you've enjoyed what we've done so far in the holiday series. I think going forward it is going to be an interesting series, would probably be the way I would have to describe it. It certainly for me is far superior than Skyblock, because I don't have to do any of that crapping myself on a island in the void, because as you all know I love that so much. So yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye for now.